Hello everyone, today is Sunday. I have a device, I'm gonna review it, and I'm wearing a very thick sweater because an atmospheric river has just turned up to where I live. But hey, your mileage may vary if you have an atmospheric river. So anyway, here's something I picked up, not from the pickups video that I did for the month of January, because we're in the month of February now. And yep, I'll save another pickups video for the end of this month of February. So anyway, here's something that I picked up just recently, and traditional non-conveyor action. There we go. The Retro Arcade FC. Now I get the FC part. It's standing for Football Club. No, not really. It's something has to do with video games. So, yeah. Retro Arcade FC, it says. You could see what it is just by looking at it. And you got the controller, a small glimpse of what you're going to get. And of course the outline with the joystick and all that stuff. Whoever designed this packaging, who designed it to be asking, and why are they allowed to... Well, you get the idea. And yes, there is a tear here. It has something to do with whoever packaged it before they shipped it out. Good job, said individual, whoever sent it out. So yeah, this is what you get on the front. Retro Arcade FC in the back on top. Same thing on the back with the product thing itself. 360 in one. We already know what we're getting ourselves into. That's just great. What's on one side? Got a television with a game on it. Presumably that's either 1942. No, that has to be 1943, isn't it? Of course, because of course it is. Device, 2 controllers, made in China. CE, that symbol, recyclable, 0 to 3 sad onions. It's nice to make a comeback. And per usual, don't toss it in the bin. Because why would you want to toss this in the bin? But yeah. And what's on the other side? Supports 8-bit FC game. Period. Supports 8-bit. Okay. Built-in games 360 in one. Because of course, classic game list Mario series. Very ballsy to put a Mario when selling things like this. 3.0 inch full view TFT screen. Nice. Support TV output doubles game. Yes, it supports TV output, and we will take a look at it once we get into the footage. And doubles game, well, it's basically 2 players, because of course, with powerful rechargeable battery pack. Includes an AC adapter and a lithium-ion rechargeable battery. 6 hours of continuous gameplay. Nice. Console, user manual, AV cable, USB cable with 1 PC of it. It's of course, in their terms, standing for piece. And gamepad, 2 pieces of it. And it comes in 2 different colors. Youth version and red white. Turns out I got the youth version because it's checked on here. So, yeah. Oh well, so... Done looking at the box. Let's open it up and see what we get, which we already know it's that, but let's just unpackage it. And yep, like I said, good job on the person whoever packaged it. So yeah, out you come, out you come. That didn't sound right. All right, so out of the box you go. You'll take a look at that once we get everything out. That is, if you do get everything out. Bye box. There we go. Alright, so what do we get? We get mini USB cable, because of course it's always nice to bring back the mini variant, because you know, micro USB is so overrated. Same goes for USB-C. Oh well. The AV cable that goes into the TV, because of course would be silly if they didn't include one, but oh well. Oh, got the user manual, which we'll take a look at just a bit. And here's the 2 controllers. Got one of them, and you have two of them. Right, so... Oh yeah, well, the end of it, mini USB, because of course. Okay, so... Yeah, it's not a bad controller just by... D-pad's pretty good, except no pivot in the middle, so yay. And you got the colored buttons and nice, not bad, select start and everything. Yeah, it feels like a good solid controller for what it is. I mean, feels good in the hands. If you have good sized hands, I mean, because of course. And to do a size comparison for the controller, well, let's bring in our favorite, everybody's favorite assassin, Yor from Spy Family. Put that up next to her. Yep, she is taller than the controller. And 2 years ago, I believe, I made a joke regarding that Ruka is taller than the controller, so it's nice to make that joke a comeback. So yeah, don't get her drunk, but your mileage may vary. But yeah, anyway, bye bye Yor, don't get too drunk. So yeah, anyway, let's get on to the device. It's, well, you know what, first let's look at the manual, because that's what we're here for, to look at manuals. Retro Arcade FC 360-in-1 user manual. Nice. Of course, it's going to be in a leaflet type thing, a foldable one, because of course it is. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for purchasing Retro Arcade FC PlayVision Portable. Retro Arcade FC PlayVision Portable. Product designed for many hours of game playing fun. This product is small and portable, so you can take it anywhere. Please read the following contents prior to connecting and playing to ensure proper use and care. Okay, I will do that. There's your instructions here. Got your buttons, all your ports, volume, battery, horn. I don't know why they call the speakers horn, but oh well. Their terminology. All the accessories you get. And 2 handles. Yep, I forgot. They're not controllers, they're handles, yeah. I could make the obvious jokes of, yeah, someone coming over want to play either Street Fighter 6 or anything on PlayStation 3 or Xbox. Yeah, can I use your game handle? Oh, whatever. Let's see. This product must use its own accessories, handles, USB cable, AV cable, etc. If you use other accessories without authorization, it will not be responsible for any quality problems. Oh, great. So there goes that whole thing of using Xbox or PlayStation controllers. Oh well. Battery installation. Make sure the unit is turned off. Remove cover on bottom of the unit. Remove exhaust batteries and replace. Okay, we get the idea. No need to all that stuff. Come on, autofocus. No, be sure the batteries in both the handset and console are fresh, or the unit will not function properly. Yeah, and gotta make sure that these batteries are fresh, as in natural fresh, not funky fresh. It's not the 80s. Get with the program, okay? Battery notice: do not short circuit battery contacts. Do not expose blah 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 blah. That's how you connect it to the TV. Note: before connect to a TV, make sure your TV unit is turned off. Switch the channel onto TV. Okay, good. Reset function. Blah 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 blah. Care and maintenance. Do not disassemble or try to repair Retro Arcade FC PlayVision Portable or any of its components. Great. I'm so gonna open this. Do not store your Retro Arcade FC PlayVision Portable in a humid place or on the floor or any location where it might collect dirt, dust, etc. Do not drop it or otherwise abuse Retro Arcade FC PlayVision Portable or its components. Yeah, components. Oh well. Make sure all connections to the Retro Arcade FC. Well, if you don't know how to take care of your devices, then yeah. Oh well. Follow the precautions below whenever using your PvP game PlayVision Portable. Okay. With the troubleshooting, no trouble, blah, 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 blah. Information contained herein is subject to change without prior notice. Okay, so menu can go bye-bye. And now for the pied de resistance, the device itself. Yes, it does look like a Neo Geo Mini. Unfortunately, I do not have a Neo Geo Mini for a comparison, nor am I gonna buy a Neo Geo Mini because, well, I'll explain the why in a future build and review video, so do keep an eye on that. So yeah, you have the usual aesthetics. You got the, you know, where speakers would go. Got your 3.0-inch screen, which is nice, and you have buttons here. You got your reset, select, start, BAYX, pretty much modeled after the Super Famicom, because of course it is. And you got all the buttons. I mean, they feel responsive, not too clicky, but hey, it's something you can work with. And of course the analog stick. Damn it, this is analog, this is digital. Now why in the hell would you want to have an analog stick on something like this? Because of course the Neo Geo Mini had it. That's probably the reason why. But why try to copy somebody else? But then again, this isn't going to be good, isn't it? Oh well. We'll find out once we get into the games. So on one side you got the volume slider, because of course. And on the other side you got your on-off switch, because of course. And on the back, here's where you plug in your controllers. Player 1 on this side, player 2 on this side. Usually by default it's the other way around, I think. Of course, AV, plug into the TV, and there's a hole there. Don't know what that hole is for. And on the bottom, got your speaker hole, or horn rather, and in here is the battery. Not gonna take it out, but yep, there's your standard battery. What is it, a BL5C? Yep, there's your battery there. Put that back on. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but let's turn this on, shall we? Ah, there you go. Mighty Final Fight music. And we've seen this before. As a matter of fact, let's zoom in a bit. There we go. You got the usual English and Chinese, because we've seen these before. Let's just press start. Yep. Got Kung Fu Panda and Jackal Russian Attack. You know, and as a matter of fact, once we get into the footage, we'll go to a comparison. Let's just take a quick gameplay on just for the screen before we do any footage. So for that, we have to press B. So yeah, this is Super Mario Brothers in panda form, because of course. And well, I will say this. I mean, the analog stick, great. The only thing I could say is the analog stick, it works pretty good, I suppose. I mean, it has its movements, but only wish it was digital, or at the very least micro switched. And I know I'm stumbling on words. And one thing to note is both B is B, of course, and Y is A. Or should I say the other way around? Y is B and B is A. I don't know why they did that. The other two buttons are, of course, they're turbo. Just thought I'd demonstrate that. But yeah. Oh. Honestly, I'm pretty good at Mario. I should be good at this, but the difference being is that I'm looking at everything through the viewfinder. I mean, being good is one thing, but being good looking at everything through the viewfinder is completely different. And that's pretty much on that. So, what I'll do is pull out the capture card and, well, autofocus. There we go. So alright, I'll pull out the capture card, plug this into the capture card, and we'll get some footage from there. So yeah, I'll be back in a few. Yeah, one thing I could note on that, aside from the graphical issue and sound issue, it's not so bad. I mean, 360 games in one package. I mean, the good thing about it, I mean, not having not much, very little to no nice code games. This is just a good thing at least. Of course, you know, them being very ballsy to include things such as Mario under the plumber name, and of course Pac-Man and Mappy and such. Well, I don't see why not. I mean, it's a good alternative though, and I mean, considering the length of the controllers and the AV cable, I mean, they're very long. I didn't show it the first time only because it was wrapped up, but hey, I mean, just a nice little thing to have. But yeah, so yeah, it's a nice little thing. I mean, I would recommend it for the price that I paid. I think it was around $15, I believe, and I got it from AliExpress. So yeah, I mean, this is a neat little thing, except for the analog stick. I mean, obviously, something like this, you're probably gonna look, you know, very nice on the shelf, on the TV, or next to the TV, or wherever. Of course, pull out the two controllers rather, you know, have this on the TV, and just like that, you have your own very collection of NES games and whatnot. And that is a good recommendation, should I say the very least. And oh, one thing I keep forgetting, these things have screen protectors. Oh well, should have done that the first place, but oh well. Anyway, so yeah, that is about it for the Retro Arcade FC 360 in 1. Should you fancy one of these, then I will leave a link to this in the video description. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, see ya.